So the Bengals this weekend will travel to Minnesota to play the Vikings. And it was announced today that after my Atlanta Falcons, oh, baby, what a bounce back from my Falcons last night. Smothered J.J. McCarthy and the Vikings offense. How about Terry Fontenot, Falcons GM, who's been an absolute clown for much of his tenure in Atlanta? I think he nailed the quarterback 2 drafts ago. And this draft class, James Pierce with the sack, Jalen Walker with the sack, Billy Bowman with the pick, Xavier Watts with the pick. All of a sudden, this Falcons defense not looking so bad. We'll talk about them a little later, but this is about the Minnesota Vikings. So J.J. McCarthy, it's announced by Kevin O'Connell today, has a high ankle sprain. Going to miss 2 to 4 weeks. My guess is, since he's a quarterback, this will be closer to 2 than 4. That's my guess. I have no medical expertise. Just like quarterbacks are generally on the lower end of a high ankle sprain. But I think we can assume that he misses this week against Cincinnati. He's already been ruled out for the game, and then the Dublin game against Pittsburgh. Enter Carson Wentz. Now, remember what we said in the summer when Sam Howell was urinating down his leg in these preseason games, and Brett Rippon was terrible. The Vikings got to do something behind J.J. McCarthy. Credit to them. They did. Because Carson Wentz now is going to have to play probably a couple games for the Vikings. Now, I don't think Carson Wentz is very good, and I know that's not a hot take. Here's what I do know. Kevin O'Connell is like the quarterback. He's not a quarterback whisperer. The guy's got a freaking megaphone. He's taken Nick Mullins to 400-yard games. Josh Dobbs off the street to big games. He one of the best quarterback coaches in the modern era, it feels like. Is that an exaggeration? It's 14 wins with Sam Darnold last year? You don't think that Carson Wentz, with Kevin O'Connell coaching him, with Justin Jefferson, against the Bengals defense, can score some points? And on the flip side, because I'm a sicko, I remember a couple years ago when Joe Burrow was out with the wrist injury, Jake Browning started a game, I believe it was on a Saturday, against the Vikings. Year 1 of Brian Flores' defense. Jake Browning in that game, 29 of 42 for 324 yards, and the Bengals beat the Vikings in that game, 27-24. Now, it's year 3 of Flores in that defense, and everyone's got like a master's degree now, and they've got different players. And the Vikings defense, better now than it was then. Browning's seen this before, and he has found success. This total has come down now, and I'm going to do a quick little refresh here on my BetMGM screen. The total for Bengals-Vikings is 41.5 and headed down. I love the over. Love the over.